Robert's all by himself.
Come bully me.
All right, we're coming back from break. Players are taking their seats now. We'll read off the chip counts. I'll give this to Paul this time.
All right, we've got Brandon with 9550. Linda finished 9th. Marco with 4,500. That's suited Dan. Paul Moskowitz with 5,500. Joe Brunson with 6,700. Heather Kimmel with 10,900. Robert Newman with 23,000. Wow. And then we have Ryan Helms out in 10th, Ed out in 8th, and Steve Day with 7th.
Actually, that one game was last week.
And starting the part 3 of our broadcast, having only 6 players, that's kind of a rarity.
When you and I were
Moskowitz has how many chips?
5,500.
And Heather has?
Heather has 10,900. Suited Dan playing for Marcos on the short stack with 45.
Interesting. Let's see how he steps it up this this hour.
Paul wanted everybody to know that he's not playing tight to protect his point lead. He's waiting to get some premium cards, he said, to get the chips in.
Got it. Which I think we've only seen him with one.
And he said he took a couple stabs early and lost, so he really tightened it up.
I see him with his hand like this, and I'm like, oh, I raised. He's already got his hand hovering over the muck button.
You and me again, Joe. I like it.
It's right here.
Talking about Moskowitz's chips here now.
And then you got my front.
That's what we're fighting over. That doesn't like scare me. To be quite honest. 12.
What scares
Dan taking
Paul
a stab at it.
Nothing. Dan Joe sandwich.
That looked like it worked.
Yeah, it usually does against 3-9. Especially when the other guy's another one of the short stacks. Joe with only 6,700 to start this round. Yeah, there's about 3 stacks that are going to have to get moving pretty quick here.
It's like Rob Newman Jack first here.
Cards, PJ?
Joe with 8s.
Hold.
Suited Dan with ace-5, the only other hand that looks even playable.
16.
Raise 1,600.
And Joe's probably going to shove over the top here.
I was thinking he might just call. Nope.
Yeah, no, he's short enough. He's got to shove, I think.
Come on, you've got my hand.
Might have to be.
He just didn't have enough to raise and have anything back. Suited Dan raising into
Dan
it.
bumps it and shits down his leg. Right?
Heather's cards did not muck. And, it was incorrect on the screen, but as you could see, Joe Brunson with pocket 8s pushed all in. Suited Dan folded. Joe Brunson took down the blinds and the call.
I think Suited Dan's only got one play now. I think he's down under 3,000.
Let's see how he does here.
Or Jeremiah Farms. Yeah, we just drafted Jeremiah Farms, and there's a warrant out for his arrest for armed robbery.
Newman on the big blind. He does push all in.
And he's definitely going to get called by the ace-10 with Newman at 23,000.
Spades are not going to help him out. Oh, look at all the spades. Are there any spades left in the board? In the cart? In the deck?
I don't think so.
Wow.
24. Total.
Oh, Dan just linked in with the king-9.
32 total. 38. You won dealer service. 38 total. These are all in.
Dan had a few more than I thought.
Good luck. What are they? Yeah, you're right.
Thanks. Just open this hand hole.
He's not going to be crazy to see the other spades, but I don't think a flush is going to come into play here.
2-1 underdog.
Yep. Ace king. Oh, ace 10. Show it. No spades, please.
Ace 10?
No spades, please.
King 9 spades.
Oh, he is a king!
Nice hand.
So far, the king is holding.
Oh!
And for those of you who can't figure it out, Suited Dan just doubled up.
Who are you going after, me?
No. As far as I'm concerned, you,
Suited Dan to act
me,
first on this
Dan, and
hand.
Joe can all finish 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want these two clowns out too, but they never fucking play a hand.
Well, yeah, that's the difficulty. But I just can't. I can't. Even though I don't want necessarily care whether Dan's out or not, I can't lay down ace ten of spades.
All right,
That
let's see what Paul does here.
Of spades.
Actually, that's how
He hasn't played very many hands at all.
No, he's been
No, not John,
he's
because
been
every time I
throwing away
was
these
back,
small
it would
pairs
fold.
when they've been when he hadn't been on.
I know the final, the last hand. You had ace queen, I think it was. 8, 2, 9. Was it ace queen, right?
Clock.
Clock has been called.
Clock. It's been called by everybody, so now you have to fold
And he
automatically.
limps him.
Yeah, every time you get a 10-second penalty, every time someone else.
Lines are 300, 600.
She just called clock.
I think I've built up enough time to my quick fold.
There's like 3 fans that call clock.
Fans are at home typing clock.
No, they want fold so they can drink.
Rob flops an open-ended straight again,
Isn't that his favorite hand?
and Rob makes the straight on the turn. And Brandon hits his ace. And Brandon let out, and Rob moved all in.
It's nice. Really. In case you were wondering.
Well, I gotta play when you jammed all in, you did.
Brandon did
Well, I know
fold
Brandon
that.
has a
I
very
can't believe he lumped all in there.
I mean,
There's no spade draw or no flush draw.
Me? According to you, ace 5.
what did I say?
I think he was being very
Yeah, I
nice there,
remember.
getting him off that ace.
It's all good, man.
I'm gonna get you, bitch. I'm telling you, you gotta go home and YouTube that.
I am the first thing I would do.
It is pretty hilarious.
All right. If Moskowitz doesn't shove here, he's never going to.
It's like Tosh.0 taser video or tasing.
And we have a call. Brunson 3-4.
When was it
offsuit.
ran? Was it this week's?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Heather
so.
without a calling hand.
Calls. Calls.
Moskowitz's hand's still good.
16.
And he'll fold here.
King on the board.
And Rob's got so many chips, he can do it. Yeah.
Yep, needs to fold. Showing the outs for Rob, but his bet did take it down.
Moskowash.
You're watching game number 11 of season 3, Chase the Bracelet. If you'd like to watch previous episodes, go to pokeronair.com. And we will be broadcasting the final game next Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Clutch. Clutch time.
Game number 12. We'll find out who the winner is for this season, who wins the bracelet, and who goes on to season 4.
I'm gonna make fun of you. Thanks, man.
Hold your brother out.
Plus, I totally forgot about the conversation.
Suited Dan with the ace-5 is the best hand here.
Call 6. Monk.
I checked.
Well done, small blind.
Oh. My short.
Yeah, you're a little round too.
You're short and big.
You didn't have to say
Three
well done,
players
I
to
still
flop.
didn't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what?
Moskowitz with a heart draw. And Newman going to bet.
A little bit of a straight draw, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Second one close.
Any 6, any 9, any heart. There's just too many outs here, Paul. You need to just shove it in there and
And he's
take
short
it.
stacked.
Yeah,
34.
you just shove it in there.
He's putting them in a row. Will he do it? Rob Newman's king high still good here.
And he just called.
No help to either player.
18.
Now he's got to fold. He's not getting the odds now.
There they go.
Wasn't good. Oh, you show that bluff.
I flopped that many outs on that shortest stack. I'm jamming right off the bat.
I would have done it too.
Because you can take it down there, and then if you don't, you still got a lot of chances to hit. And he would have taken it down if he'd have done that.
I think so too. Because Newman only had king high at that
Yeah,
point.
he was just betting because he's got chips and nobody would bet.
I could have gotten hurt with
Cards are good, PJ?
call.
Looks like 3 players so far.
Nobody flops anything. First
Brandon
one to,
pushes chips out there
yeah, he's got the best hand too.
47.
by a substantial amount.
47.
Oh,
I think he shoved.
All of it?
I think he did.
Lucky timing on that one.
Yeah.
You want to 35.
oh yeah, I was getting ready to call.
So button is on Paul Moskowitz. Rob Newman in the red to act first.
Call.
Call 6.
Heather with the 10 jack.
Suited in hearts along with Rob Newman.
Moskowitz just folded ace-9 suited on the button. And would have flopped the ace.
Part of the reason why he's bleeding chips so badly. I think we've seen him win 2 hands, and one of them was
He,
Yeah, not
everybody
much.
folded to him.
And he just,
I think that's all there.
I have a 7.
Yes, he was like, wait, I'm check.
I think 7's good at the slow.
Hey, looks like you want things in hand.
7 is good there. Rob Newman gets more chips.
I had a king ball. The old K ball with the saw.
I think Paul realizes he's made a couple mistakes here.
I think so too. My understanding was last night he played a game that he was doing really well, could do no bad, and then ran into like 4 hands in a row that just took him completely out of the game, and I think that's leaving
I call it.
That happens.
I call it. I should take a picture.
But if you're going to play, that's going to happen, and you just got to keep firing.
Yeah. I don't know where the fun in poker is if you're not at least taking chances.
Right.
Call 6.
I mean, it sucks to lose, but
Moskowitz ace-9. Oh, it's on suited Dan. Jack queen. Made it 1,000.
there's no way he's playing ace-9 there.
I think he just called with the 600.
I'm gonna raise.
Newman with pocket 7s announced it's a raise.
No, I'm raising.
Probably enough to put. Well, suited Dan did double up.
7,000 on top.
Wow. Nice size bet.
That's a bet that doesn't want any action at all.
7 for
Well, I was just
7.
hoping it was enough to put you all in.
That's like, hey, I want all your chips or get the hell out.
No,
King,
that's get the hell out. He don't want to play a pot.
Yep.
bought a vein. Here's 2 overs.
I knew we had 2 overs. That's why I bet 7,000. I'm a dick.
I was thinking the other genders. What? Reproductive part.
You can get away with that when you got all the chips at the table.
Dog.
I know.
has no insert tab A into slot B. Oh, nope, that's the wrong slot.
This is usually where I get frustrated when somebody gets all the chips like that and they're just firing at every pot. I usually do something.
No,
really
that's
stupid.
why I bet 7,000. Yeah. Correct.
Brandon the 99%, Rob Newman the 1%.
You could have had a 7.
I think Brandon, if Brandon would have realized how big a lead he had here, he might have
More
checked.
respect.
Give me crap. Calling him with
It says the queen deuce.
There's at least a position in the suited and you had a goddamn queen 8 out there, so I want to hear it.
Wasn't that a line? Not that
You were like too early going.
PJ?
All right, what's Paul going to do here?
Oh, that's
Oh,
right,
he's
that's
folding.
Queen
He's not
10
playing.
suited.
He's
that was a
not
heat
playing
check.
ace 9 on the button. See,
He
that's what I
he
just
shows
don't
short
understand.
You have to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't understand why he wouldn't do that with ace 9.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
If you're going to do that with queen 10, ace 9's
Better.
much better hand.
Oh, only 19, he says.
Come on, man.
And he's probably going to take it down here just because nobody's got anything. And he's played so tight.
I'll fold. What?
Newman folds his 8-10.
I'll tell you
Brandon
why in a minute.
Oh, all right.
has 300 in it already.
485 plus 4.
It's like Brandon calls.
I guess I'm glad you called. I was calling.
Ooh. Suited
You
Dan
bet.
folds his ace.
You bet too much, Paul. I had 18. I had 10-8. If you had 18, I call because it would have been a sign.
See how the flop is kind to you.
Yeah.
5 hits for Brandon. Newman's hand would have been actually the best
Nice
there.
hand. Wow. Good game, Paul.
Brandon takes Paul out with his 5-6 of diamonds.
He got himself too short. Couldn't protect his hand.
You're button bringing sorry.
But I'm like, if you're in, I'm like,
Fix my screen.
I didn't want to, see, man, I was always hesitating. I didn't want to call, and then you jam on me too, and I'm like, well, now I have to call. That,
Five
is only
players left
2,500.
for game
I'm
number
already
11,
at
season
2,000,
3,
you know
Chase
what I mean?
Bracelet.
So I'm getting 3-1, I got to call.
you're gonna scoot over to
Joe with 5s. Rob,
Call 6.
queen 10 of hearts. He'll be playing most likely.
It's about time for Joe to jam a little bit.
He did double up against Brandon, didn't he? Right before break?
Did he?
I think so. Or right after break when his deuces held up.
So flop with
Shut
four
off
players.
front door.
And suited Dan flops top pair.
Unless you're talking about what?
1,200 bet by Rob Newman.
And suited Dan's all in.
31
Top
now.
pair
31 more. 43 total.
against second pair.
Another,
And
what,
he's gonna get,
3,000?
yeah, he's going to
Oh, damn it, man.
At least he's getting it in great shape. 3-1 favorite.
Yeah, so that's great. I had the 10. I had
Good news, Dan, if the wrong card swaps,
But-
they get the
The way Rob's running tonight, I figured the next card
10.
off is going to be a 10. Yeah.
and an ace.
And another one drives the bus.
The
Yeah, he's just running crazy good.
the big stack takes out another player.
Sorry, Dan. Good game. It's not really.
Running crazy good tonight.
Sorry for beating you with the fast hand, man. See you.
Brandon, you want to move over?
How much more?
Next hand?
How about that?
One more.
One more?
No, I
Sorry,
think after the
folks.
next
Brandon's
hand,
going to be in the
that
picture
spot,
now.
right? Is that just-
Well, how about we do that then? I'll sit here for now.
If you give him his card, if you give him his RFID card, it
The
will.
RFID card that needs to, next hand.
And Brandon gets queens. There's no falling hand.
That was amazing.
Yeah, but he's
You're
going to get
doing this,
unlucky here,
and it's
and nobody's going to
Right to the beat of the song in my head. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
I can hear that. Going up.
It's nothing worse than getting that and getting no action.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Although I hate it when you just call the blind and then somebody flops like
Two pair, yeah.
Ugh.
That's why I do what he did, just raise and take it. And here's suited Dan. And by the way,
I'm
I
gonna
called the 10 coming on the turn.
go ahead and seat 4, put Brandon there.
He's running like God tonight.
Got it?
I'm not. No, it's not reading.
That's weird.
But we do need him to have that in
Don't,
there.
so I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Next hand.
We'll try next time.
Can you give me the cards? It's on you.
What is that?
Yeah, from the last one.
Just play it out. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Your cards probably weren't read.
Brandon's actually in, but he folded. We just aren't able to get him on the screen right now.
You got
Take
a
card,
walk. It was a
Brandon.
9-5, right? I was going to raise anyways.
I think he did it just to hurry things up.
Yeah, that did it. Yep, all's
Oh,
good.
yeah. That's I said as soon as I said he's gonna call, and the way he's running tonight, I expect, and then the 10 hit. Well, I mean on the turn. I said I expect him to, and then boom.
Yep. You had already gotten rep for your chair.
He's unconscious.
Newman hits his
And
jack.
flops it, and Brandon flops an open-ended straight though, so I imagine he's going to play some here.
Diamond comes out. He'll even be better. Nope.
Jack what?
6, I think it was.
And Rob wins another pot. He coming up again? Yeah. Do it from inside though. You scare him away. Wow.
There's a big ass party going on.
Swap me out. You hear it? Press them up.
Not much going on here.
Yeah, 4 players with Squadouche.
I think. Is he just calling?
Yep, called from the button.
I'd like to see him raise there. He's got so many chips.
Yeah.
Just keep applying the pressure. Make him have a hand.
Check.
3-4 king hits nobody. Rob Newman with the
600
best
bet.
hand.
Up.
Joe Benson bet. Brandon called. See if, yep, he continuation bets.
1500's a bet.
I think Brandon will give it up now, yeah.
Good betting by Joe Brunson there.
I like to see that.
Agreed. This is the first time this game that we've seen him do that too.
Just about anybody but Rob. Or Brandon a little bit.
Yeah.
But everybody else, he's been waiting until they had it to bet.
Newman to act first.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. It'll probably be the last time I can play before Vegas.
Go, Ralph.
Oh, lucky dog. Cool.
18 is not a bet.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
See you, kids.
See you, Dan. Take it easy, man.
Brandon raising up the button with 7-8. Yeah. That's what we just haven't seen enough of. Position raises.
Alright, guys.
Night, Dan.
I'm actually going to predict that it's heads-up action between Rob
Thanks,
and
buddy.
Brandon.
The way it's going right now, unless one of the other one gets really
Good.
hot, it will be.
Suited connected.
Heather?
Makes the
Oh, you do
call.
this.
I was gonna see if you can get that one. You got the little fingers. Alright, don't be staring.
I don't have fingernails.
Little malfunction here.
Hey, Jack.
You got a pair of tweezers or something?
Joe, nothing.
Card slid underneath the.
Hold on, I got it.
Nice.
Well done.
Good thing I was going to say change the camera view.
Sorry about that view at home.
or make sound
That
effects.
dealer with the
whatever way.
coattails wasn't doing that. I mean, I don't know who she is.
Tell her I'm slacking. You're supposed to be stopping.
All right, 4 players.
Here we go.
Come on, Heather, you gotta call.
Line versus no. Heather folded a small
I'm
one.
waiting for aces.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It could be the Newman show if Brandon and Newman get into it heavy.
Brandon
Come
gets a
on.
straight draw.
I could beat the
I
3.
didn't get paid on it. I only get 300 out of Heather. That's disappointing. I want at least 6 out of that one. You hear me? At least 6. You can do it right now. That's cool. Thank you.
But move saying Joe Brunson to act first.
Watch these next few catch and make throws like
Cards.
6 to go.
Go like this.
8 to go.
I'm sorry, it is
Joe with
800.
7-2. Heather
They've
with
been up for a
2-8.
while.
Yeah, 8 to go. Let's go.
10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, blinds are 400,
That's your
800.
chip, Heather.
That's not a good song.
I don't know what's taking so long for Joe to fold a 7-2.
Cursing the cards, probably.
Oh,
That's what I do sometimes. Newman checks. Brandon with the best hand. Bets. Hitting a jack. Newman's only outs, aces.
13 is the bet.
yeah, you got to fold there. I like what they've been doing. They're not playing too many big pots against each other. I think they're just trying to get those other 2 out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Joe Brunson's got
Ball.
around
He's
5
got
or
a
6
decent,
outs.
yeah, he's got a
He's
decent
out.
stack.
Just left.
He said, where's Paul?
He was upset because I got a runner on the turn in the river.
You said you had a flat tire out there.
He said, I did.
Yeah.
You do not.
All right, you guys.
Five home.
Bye, you did.
Heather, oh, Joe with 9s here.
Like, she went
Heather
over there.
folded an ace 4-handed quicker than I can say she had an ace.
I think I see it.
Brandon 2-6 calls.
Ryan's out, that's why. She loves playing this Ryan.
You get it.
She like to just kind of
He's all gonna fold 3 flop over there. I'm gonna see if I can sneak one. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd get too much action there.
Or not.
Sure, no problem.
Plus that.
Hit to go.
Cards.
We got a 3-6 versus a 7-8. Joe's hand's still live.
Yeah, Joe's cards do not muck.
So your cards is not.
There they go. All's good.
Heather with the flush draw. Rob with second pair.
Rob Newman bets the best hand. Any club for Heather.
I wouldn't be surprised if she jams here.
Oh.
I've seen her do that quite a bit on the draws.
clock.
Actually, Brandon had called clock.
No, she let that one go.
Well, she's only 35% favorite. Probably a good move. Buttons on Joe. Brandon to act first.
How short was she?
I think I see about 3,600, maybe 4,600 in front of her.
Cards.
Yeah, it's after her small blinds out there.
Yeah, I might have had to go with it there, being that short.
Well, she didn't improve with her 5-6. Brandon lets his 7-8 go. Joe Brunson best hand.
I think he'll be raising here. He might get called by Rob with an ace.
Going up. Joe makes a 21 to play. 21 total.
He's got so many chips it almost doesn't matter.
Two
Yep.
players. Check card.
Joe Brunson on the button to act.
And he flops an open-ended straight.
32 is the
I
bet.
don't think he'll get a call
Nope.
here.
Not enough clubs and not big enough.
Nice play by Joe.
Joe Brunson to act first this hand.
Cards.
Joe with a 2-9, Heather with a 10-2.
Yeah, a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, a lot of 10s out there.
That hurts to do that.
Rob gave a walk.
What, is it me?
No, because I'm a blind. I hate especially without a raise.
3 and that 4 and I don't give nothing. Because you know your card's live. You know what I mean?
Well, Heather needs the points tonight, and she
just
needed
thought
Paul
we
to
were
go out
afraid to
before
bet
her.
it.
So
If I
this
hit any of
is going to, depending on where she lands on
that-
places this game.
That could have a big decision on why she didn't do that too.
Is it true?
I didn't realize she was that close.
I think she's 4 points, if not 6 points behind first and second tied. And that was between Ed and Paul Moskowitz.
Well, both went up before, so
Yep.
it's going to be a tight race next week.
Does anyone make water at 61?
Joe has
Heather
his
with an
favorite
ace
hand.
on the button. I think Heather moved in.
No, she's on the she's the big blind. I think Rob
Oh,
asked
she's
for
the
a
big
count.
blind? Oh, okay.
Brandon calls with ace 2.
Sometimes I don't get you.
That's the point.
Joe calls it.
That is the point, my friend.
And to wish that Heather had pushed all in there.
Check.
Take that 10. It's neighbor player.
Yeah, Brandon's just taking advantage of him there.
Calls it.
Joe call?
I think so.
Nice call.
It is his favorite hand.
Is it?
Yep.
It's still a nice
And he
call.
It's his king.
Yep.
Both players check the turn.
I think Joe knows he's got the best hand here.
Brandon deciding to say if his ace high is good here.
He's just posturing. I don't think he's calling.
I think he had close. I think he missed.
All right, I'll tell you a little something. My friend Dave says that I'm a feel player, which I kind of am. I had Jack 4 there, and I'm just like, I feel like I should play this. And I was like, nah, I don't want to get stupid. There's still 4 alive. And you can go back and look. I had Jack 4. I don't know if that would beat whatever.
The way he's hitting, why wouldn't he play every hand?
That's why I thought and then folded. What did you say?
Yeah, you definitely have.
Heather's just card dead. Brandon might get but I don't think he'll get
Brandon
any
raises it
action.
to 21. Come on.
Nice hand, though.
Where?
The way this is going, I think we're going to need to get 2 big hands going against each other to get anything going.
That was I had the hand that called.
Button is on Heather.
Was it Marco I called it the
Brunson
last
back
week
first.
and hit 10, 10, 10. Really? Yeah. Or 2 10, I should say.
One more there, Robbie. 8.
Well, here's Heather's hand, and Joe's got a pair too.
I think your wish came true here.
There we go.
Pocket 4s for Joe.
16.
Raise 16. All in for 48. 4,900.
And Rob might play.
All in 4,900.
Rob might play with the king queen off.
Yeah, his exposure isn't that much.
Well,
compared to
Joe
his-
was the original raiser. See, this is where you can get yourself in trouble calling with a marginal hand like this. Because you got a raiser, a re-raiser. Now, if that guy's got a huge hand, the original raiser, and you call with king queen, you're in so much trouble.
Yeah, king queen.
I don't
offsuit.
think he's thinking about that.
I think he's taking. He's thinking about taking Heather out more so
Yeah,
than anything.
and then not thinking about Joe, which Joe only having 4s is. But if he had a big hand,
Heather's all in 4,900. I'm not sure if that's on top or if that's the total. Total. So Newman has what, 1,600 in there already? Blinds are 816.
he's only got the small blind in.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got to fold that. That's a good fold.
Damn it, Rob.
You were just waiting the blinds well.
I didn't expect that. I can't
Oh, damn it!
Brunson lets his 4s go.
I don't know why he's so upset. King Queen's just such a marginal hand there.
Kind of wish to see the flop, but
That's your third hand.
Train. How about those playing hands?
Yes, that at least.
Just such a marginal.
Okay, sorry.
She's got ace, king, ace, queen, aces, kings, queens. He's just a huge.
All I had was king queen, and I just.
What's up?
It was more important to me not to double her up than it is to
1,000.
take her out right now.
Why?
Why is this tournament going so much quicker? Like, just time-wise. No?
I don't know. Do you remember in season 1 how there was one night we ended like 9:20 or something?
Oh,
like
that's
that.
I knocked like 6 people out that night. Yeah,
Yeah, wonderful.
Like 3 in like 20 minutes.
I remember driving home, going, "Wow, I can't."
Yeah.
The sun's still shining.
Yeah, and we even got to heads up, and heads up only lasted like 5 minutes, I think.
Joe with the best hand.
I was almost playing the board till 2 games for my 5 play.
That's just fucking destroying over there.
No, I lost. I was up over.
You're at what, 33, man?
I was up over or at 40.
Oh, man.
Raise
Rob with queens.
6,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Makes it
substantial.
6,000 straight.
You ain't gonna get no action.
Nope.
What are the blinds? 816.
PJ, what are the blinds?
5 and 1.
5 and 1,000. Yeah, 6 times the big blind's quite a raise.
Just a little.
Especially when that's more than one person's entire stack. Rob with jacks.
Call.
Brandon with king 3 calls.
Let's see what Heather does here.
Oh,
She ships it.
Calls.
Oh, yeah, full.
And
Instant call by Rob Lehman.
yeah. I thought she might do that when Brandon limped.
30-70.
I don't hate to play when Brandon limps because you just gotta keep.
Rob, you see this all? I lived.
Thank God.
Oh my God, I
Lehman
lived.
takes Heather
Thank
out.
God.
That's right,
Yeah.
man.
I actually like her.
Hey,
play.
Queens,
like he's got a monster.
I
Yeah,
had
they
Queens
didn't
last
have one
time.
big
I
enough
had
hand to
Queens last
call,
time, but I didn't
yeah.
want any callers. And then I looked down at Jack's and she shoved, and I'm like, I've got to call.
Sweet. Yeah, you're like, all right, call. You did.
And then I was stupid. Honest to God, I meant to go all in just to hopefully make sure you did call me. But thank God you did fold. So. Good game, brother.
Honestly, I called probably the call after
Brandon big on.
She had what, 6, right? Something like that.
I don't even know.
I can't
What,
remember that. Probably king 3. If I had like anything like king.
Yeah, it was a good play that just was unfortunate for run into a big hand.
Uh, 15 more.
Sorry, that was my mistake, Connie. Just that.
Oh.
2 players.
Check.
Got no cards.
16,
I know,
Brandon.
that was my mistake.
Fold.
No club? Oh, actually, I did have a 4 of clubs, but that was it. It's more than enough to beat my 4 stack. So,
Looks like Brandon won, we think.
What might the money cards? What do you think of that?
I thought it had to reset from the previous game.
Jamming over there.
That's what I thought.
He's like,
no. Paul's not here. You guys are loose enough to make a call once in a while. Sorry, Paul.
Moskowitz's been gone for 40 minutes and they're still making fun of him.
It wasn't. I folded, I think, once, and he won one hand, but he never really bet it. It was like we both checked it down. But he would be big blind and
Everybody chops
check, and I would push, or he would be small blind and would either fold to me. Sometimes he would call, then I would raise him out. And I mean, some of the times I actually had really good hands. But then the one time he gets the monster, he gets ace queen, and I had king 9, and he didn't have enough to get me to fold it, and I hit the king, I think it was. To take him out.
Rob is just hitting everything.
Check mark draw.
Queens.
I think if he put a little value bet out there on the river, he'd have got called a couple spots. I'd like to see somebody open it up here and start raising a little more.
Hits neither player.
No, hit Brandon, top
What did
pair. Oh,
16.
How many minutes are left in the blind?
Hey, you said what? Final 2 or final 3? She was coming over to
Joe's got ace jack. Well, Rob's got 3-4. He might get a little frisky here. 3-4 suited.
Raised to 3,000. Actually, it looks like a 4,000 bet though.
I think Joe's got a shove here.
Oh,
Yep.
Fierce.
Wow, thank you, God.
Looked kind of like Chris Moneymaker there for a second.
What's that?
Joe
Oh.
Brunson, his little stare and
No.
stance there.
Now, if I had done that, we could call him.
If you had pushed?
Oh, if I had done that with you.
Oh.
If it was a longer stare, it would have been better.
the show.
The show. Oh, shit.
All I have is suited connectors.
That's 7-8.
Man,
Six,
I
seven,
know.
something like that.
3-5, 5-6, 3-6. Look at three-handed and look at almost identical hands.
Joe checks dark. Neither player hit. Now Joe has 5.
And
Two
hits
pair.
2 pair,
Nice. Still
but
good
it's
spot.
a chop pot. Because he's got...
3 pair now. I just have 6
Yeah.
strong, so we chop.
That was unlucky.
That's 6.
Yeah.
6.
Come on, Ray.
I like that.
And I like it when it works all the time. Did you do something, PJ?
No.
That is so bizarre.
It just did it on its own?
Yeah, I set it up to do it the entire game, and it just randomly decided to start working.
I turned the computer off.
Work's going really good.
Oh, Rob Newman with an ace this time.
See if he raises it here or just limps.
4,000.
Brandon with the jack 7. Getting a little light on his stack there.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going down. And he calls. He's in pretty bad shape here. 3-1 dog. And he hits the bottom pair against top pair.
He does push it all in. Newman
Yeah,
way
he's
ahead.
in real bad shape now. Yeah.
And we lost another player, Brandon. out
Drawn
in third place.
slim there.
Gabby.
Looks like 6 minutes left in the blinds.
Yes, it was great.
Well done, Joe.
Now, Joe is very severely short stacked, so I'm going to say this game is going to be short-lived here.
So what is dealer, babe?
Dealer, you get the option.
Yeah. Didn't you lose like 2 early hands and kind of drop?
Not a good guess.
way
This
low.
is the one that Brandon with King, Ace, Ace dropping down.
Yeah. I knew there was a hand that dropped you kind of.
Although that's a nice stack of purples, and
You can see he won a few pots. I'm not sure how short he is.
4-1. I don't know.
this is the furthest that Joe has made it this entire season. Actually, I don't know why I'm not seeing cards here.
Dealer.
Right, but Brandon's showing and Joe is not.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
You deleted the
Oh,
wrong
they
player.
deleted the wrong
I'll
guy.
tell you what. Hold on one
I know
second.
it's almost over, but
Joe, just put your cards on Brandon's.
where's he at?
Yeah, as soon as it flopped come, I'm like, ooh, this could get ugly.
Yeah.
If they get it
There we
in,
go.
he's drawn pretty
You
much
know it's
dead.
Joe, it's not Brandon.
Yeah.
At least the
Oh, he's
the
hitting
game
like
boy.
a...
And then I'll fix it. If you give him his RFID card,
I'd be glad to.
You're good, Joe. Almost.
She's gonna.
So we're gonna leave it here now?
Yeah, she's gonna change it back over. It's up to
Okay.
you. So.
Check.
I don't know.
Checks.
Brandon gets check mark, or Joe Brunson gets check mark.
2.
2,000.
Brandon.
I also have a 3.
Oh, we got the wrong person out.
Yeah.
Here you go, Joe. Switch it to me.
I'm going to take Brandon out and then go ahead. Yep, there you go. Perfect.
Done.
You're watching Heads Up Action between Joe Brunson and Robert Newman for game number 11, Season 3, Chase the Bracelet.
Joe with ace king, but I don't think if he raises he'll get any action here.
Raises 35 on top, so
But he might.
4,500
Yeah, I was
total.
going to say he might with that smaller raise.
Let's see if it works out in his favor. There's the ace. 2 diamonds, though.
2 diamonds. This could end it real quick here, folks.
65.
Call.
Just a
2
call.
cards to come. Ooh, it was a red card, too.
Yeah, I saw it red. I couldn't see what it was.
Joe Brunson all in. Rob Newman to chase a diamond if he's going to do that.
I'm this far along.
We've heard that from him at least twice this season.
Yeah, he's never laying down a draw.
Jeez.
Oh, good hand.
And
I just
another ace.
invested so damn
3
much I
aces.
couldn't fit it there.
Yeah. I think we might be pretty close to even.
Yeah, that was a reversal of fortunes right there. Notice how the clock stopped again. Still not red. There they go. Some fantastic hands for both players.
Go ahead.
It just goes to show you the trouble you can get in when you're calling raises with 10-3. And then there, that flops.
Still, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have chased for that kind
Well,
of money.
even pre-flop, you just let him have it. You know, if you get the 10-3 suited, if you can see a flop cheap,
Me too. 8. Or no.
you know, what are you going to do if you flop, you know, a draw like that? You're going to lose
Yeah.
a big pot.
Yeah, that's actually Steve Day did that earlier too.
Yeah. Well, he was flopping all kinds of draws.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same thing. It's just you hit them draws so little. Even a flush draw, you're going to lose 65% of the time.
It doesn't seem like it's that bad when you're playing though.
Right. Oh, I know.
And some players seem way luckier. Oh, here we go.
5 straight.
I would just ship it with jacks.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
I don't want to play pots when I got jacks.
About 26.
So you're right. With 60,000 chips in play, they're about even right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're going to see a flop.
All?
I'm starting to lose my signal now.
All in's bet.
20,000.
I got
I think it
it.
was 20,000.
Only one over. See, that's why I would ship it with jacks.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be an overhit and like
Jack it.
over 50% of the time, I think it is.
20,700.
Rob Newman stands up first, so he is going to win
Second
this.
pair.
What was it? 20,700.
I would call here.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would have
Just
pushed in way before the
Well,
flop,
I
but-
would have pushed pre-flop too.
And now,
But I would call here.
Wow.
He's only got 20,000, I think they said.
26,000.
26. But still,
It's
there's only one over. Some people I wouldn't call. Newman I would call.
ooh, he folds.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some people I couldn't call, but I would have to call him. He's just too crazy. I'd have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that's why I hate playing against you, because you seem to have me figured out too.
Well,
That's fine. I mean,
What count? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Against you, I would have.
5-minute break.
You want to count, PJ?
Yes.
Go ahead, Joe.
you just have to take that fact into consideration sometimes.
Are we on break?
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay, we
5
are.
minutes.
What's that?
They want to take a 5 minute.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. It looks like the players are pretty evenly chip stacked, and we'll be crowning a victor for tonight in just a few minutes.
I don't think they're quite
30,700.
Oh, really?
It's pretty damn even.
What? He
Of course,
raised-
if I had chased that guy.